Light Up the Sky, a Katsuki Bakugou ex-listener fanfiction. This time of year was always pretty hectic, Christmas especially. Now that Christmas was over, though, the year was coming to a close as well. Even though this year hadn't been the best, and you were glad it was going to be over, you had been able to spend way more time with your boyfriend Katsuki. This year made you realize that there were so many other important things that you forgot about on a day-to-day basis. Spending more time with family, calling your grandparents just because why not, practicing hobbies more than ever since you had the time, and so many more things. There was going to be a huge fireworks show held this evening to mark the start of the new year. Bakugou had called you a couple of minutes ago and practically forced you to go with him to the festival that would be held down by the lake. You didn't really know what to wear, but figured that this might be a good time to actually get yourself a yukata since you didn't own one, but always wanted to purchase one. It was kind of a dumb idea to think to get one a few hours before Bakugou would pick you up, because pretty much every single store would be sold out of yukatas by this time. Nonetheless, you grab your wallet and rush to the store. Thank goodness, you sigh in relief as you find a light blue yukata hanging in the back of the store. Getting home, you hop in the shower and get ready. Only like an hour left, you mumble to yourself. You plop down on the couch and just check social media until you hear a knock on the door. Going to open it, two crimson eyes stare you up and down. Hey dumbass, you look really good, Katsuki says. Thanks babe, you look very handsome as well, you smile and pull Bakugou into a hug. He was wearing a yukata as well, with colors that really complemented how he looked. The boy takes your hand and the both of you stroll down to the lake. The New Year's Festival was an annual festival hosted by the town's community itself. The place was already full of people and the atmosphere was wonderful. Some children were running around holding beautiful flowers and handing them to random strangers. There were stalls with snacks, small fireworks that people could set off themselves, stalls with flowers, and so many other things. Bakugou pulled you over to a stall where they served soba and bought 2 bowls for you two to enjoy. You sat down at a table overlooking the lake and with an amazing view of the sunset. The both of you discussed some plans for the night to ensure that you got to do whatever you wanted to. When the food was finished, it was time to go to the shrine to pray and make a wish. There were a lot of people queued up, but it didn't take too long before it was your turn. You kneel down and say your prayers. The wish you made was something you'd been thinking about a lot, and it came straight from your heart. A light smile appeared on your face when you finished. You walked back over to Bakugou, who had also finished saying his prayers and making his wish. Can we go get fortune cookies? You question. Bakugou nods in agreement and puts his arm around your shoulder. There was a small stall not too far from their shrine that sold fortune cookies to those who were interested. You decided to pay for them and handed Bakugou the cookie. When Bakugou opened his, a confused look appeared on his face. It is now and in this world we must live? What's that supposed to mean? He said. Mine says, life consists not in holding good cards, but in playing those you hold well, you reply. I guess we'll find out what they mean one day, you assure Bakugou, and give him a kiss on the cheek. Now let's go to the viewing point on the hill. The fireworks are starting soon, you exclaim, grabbing his hand and guiding him over to the stairs leading up the hill. Bakugou smiled to himself and thought, they're so cute when they're all excited about something. Taking place by the fenced railing, the fireworks started. They filled the sky with light and so many beautiful colors. You were in awe at how many fireworks were going off. Bakugou put his hand around your waist and pulled you closer to him. You blushed and felt Bakugou connect his lips with yours. Tonight was definitely a night to remember.